Prince was lying because I know he probably been talking spicy. I know he was.
I know he was.
You bitches want
Yo, bro. And the fact that shit is true, like that nigga really be like balling up niggas, bro. Like that shit wild, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mean you can claim that hoe. See, she just switched up now. She don't fuck with the gang no more. Took a little trip, got a BBL. That ain't her frame no more.
It's gonna be like, right, you know you ain't get that from the men's section, bro.
Just cause you pay her rent don't mean you can claim that hoe. She just switched up now. She don't fuck with the gang no more.
And he was like, boom, game, blouses.
Oh my, have time.
He took one hand down and took the other hand down.
Money, buying things, check a boy, you know, designing things. Now all the bitches in the finding things. Can't even spell Basquiat. Ain't never been on it. Y'all can tell a baguette from an apricot. What's your favorite wine? Let me guess some scholar number. Megan Lotto up in her Serrano. Instagram bio. That's his last motto. Every other post tricking with a
different angle, but I like
gas, full throttle. Living life like it's no tomorrow. It's a couple niggas trying to save her. Holy water wouldn't bathe her. She ain't the same no more. Just cause you pay her rent don't mean you can claim that hoe. See, she just switched up now. She don't fuck with the gang no more. Took a little trip, got a BBL. That ain't her frame no more.
Ooh.
How you feel about that one, man?
Wow, man. I was feeling that one. I was really feeling that one. It didn't even, you know what I'm saying? It was just playing, and then I was like, hold on. And some of the words started to catch me. I was like, oh, okay. All right, yeah.
BBL frame ain't the
Same no more.
Hey, shout out to my nigga King, boy. That nigga.
Same no more.
Oh man, that boy fire, man. That boy fire. He going places, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah. We going places.
Speaking of BBLs, bro.
Is that how we starting off the party?
Bro, nah, because I saw a status, bro, and it was talking about BBLs, man. And Shorty was like, which is it? Do y'all like BBLs or do y'all not like BBLs? Make up your mind. And so I didn't comment, but my honest opinion is like, it depends. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I know Shorty with a BBL, and I kind of like that shit, yo.
Right. And see,
I like that shit.
So let me preference this with this, right? Like, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Nothing can beat a natural fatty. You get what I'm saying? No, nothing can beat that. But I've seen some BBLs done so well.
This one is done pretty well.
Let's just have a conversation, man.
Yeah.
BBLs is trash. So if you only got 1,100, fuck that shit, yo. Just sucking good dick. Them Jones that's like 5 bands, 7 bands. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like, bro, like if you got the bread to get it done properly, get the nice little BBL. Because I've seen like some joints where they didn't even get it super fat. You know what I'm saying? Like they just put a little bit back there just to give them a little bit because they had no cake at all. But now they got like a little cake, and it doesn't look crazy because it fits their thighs. It fits their body.
That's the thing.
Right. They didn't go ridiculous with it. So as long as it don't get ridiculous, because I seen one the other day, it looked terrible. You know what I'm saying? But she got it too big for her body, so it looked crazy. But if you get it like proportionally sized, then I'll say, bro, like, you know what I mean? Because I can't front. Some BBLs be looking good as hell, bro.
Yeah, you can't be walking around looking like no ant.
Yeah, like you have to, you can't have it like ridiculously looking like you got the, especially if you got those skinny legs, like, you know, if you got them like super skinny legs, then you can't get a super, you know what I mean? Like you can't do that. You can't do that. And another thing, hit the gym. Hit the gym.
Yeah, you can't get a BBL and then not hit the gym after that.
Hit the gym.
Like, come on.
Hit the gym. You gotta hit the gym.
That defeats the fucking purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all you need to do is maintain that state. That's all you gotta do after that. Just maintain that.
Because the thing is, bro, it's not even so much about having a big ass. It's all about the waist to ass ratio. You know what I'm saying? So if you the more you shrink your waist, the more you get that curve, and then the booty looks like it's poking a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? Because the girl I saw recently, oh man, she was shaped like I don't know. She was shaped like this, and then it went out like that. You get what I'm saying? Versus coming in like this and then going out. You know what I'm saying? She was like this and then went out. So it's like, yo, you ain't even like you can't tone up a little bit or anything to go along. So everything just looked crazy. Yeah. You gotta compliment it. You gotta compliment it.
All right, so all right. First of all, we weren't gonna start there, but we started there. Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion Podcast. It's your boy King Bot, KCNGBAK. We are on episode 151 of the Drinks and Discussion Podcast, man. Make sure you get your phones and follow down below. Make sure you get us, man. Got my man Primetime Naheem in here with me.
Yo, what's
got
up?
My man Keenan here with me. What's happening, brother? This nigga too fucking cool, man. Kick this nigga out of here, man.
Peace and salutations.
Hey, man, he always come with some catchy shit, man. First and foremost, man, we got a pod for y'all today. We'd have added some topics too, so whatever you see in the description, we'd have added some more shit in there. You know what I'm saying? But we got a pod for y'all today, man. How your week been, bro?
It's been good.
It's
been good. Been good. Been keeping busy, but keeping my head down at the same time. You know what I'm saying? How about you?
It's been pretty good, man. Got back from Maryland Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I got back from Maryland, man.
Okay.
My homeboy got married. You know what I'm saying? I was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Pictures on the gram. Whatever,
yeah. I think I did see something going on there.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, you know, just living like God, man. Just let the universe take its course.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out my own way.
Mm-hmm.
Move with the right intentions.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Can you say something real quick?
Yo.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure your shit was on. Is it green? This nigga just talking. Ain't nothing happening. All right, so
yeah. His mic definitely on now.
Yeah. I see it now. I can see it now. Like, damn.
Well, I'm glad we caught it early, dog. You know what I'm saying? All right,
but for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our topics for the day, man. So me and Keen were at the we was at his job, aka the bar. Talk about this one right here, right? You ain't too pretty to get cheated on. Now, let's talk about it. So, as of recently, Nina Long has gotten cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the you know, and I don't want to bring because I don't know her guy's name. I can't remember.
Amy Udoka, man.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, man. And while we on the topic, let's hold Shorty accountable too. Like while we on the topic, because you know what I'm saying, my man is out here getting vilified in the media more than Brett Favre and Robert Sarver. But I'll say that for another day. But it was a consensual relationship. You feel me? He didn't force or take anything. So if the media and his organization is going to hold him accountable for certain standards of staff, that means if she was staff, she violated those same standards. But I digress.
Indeed, bro.
Hey, bro, you took it where I was gonna take it, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let's more so focus on you know what I'm saying? Let's more so focus on that Nina Long got cheated on, right? Okay. Now, can we all agree that Nina Long is bad?
As fuck.
All right. Just as long as we're all in agreement.
I got the blues for Nina.
I'll be the fucking
yellow right.
Is that all right?
But no, honestly, man, like I feel like what is one of the things that one woman will say to her friend that has recently gotten cheated on? Oh, bitch, ain't nobody badder than you. Da da da, whoop de whoop. But in all honesty, you not too pretty to get cheated on. Like, I think that from the male perspective, right? I got a few niggas, and I've done it too. Not even gonna lie. I've done it too. I've cheated down. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that. Yeah. But it was something about that down that got me. She might not have been as cute as you or as pretty as you, but it's something about that cheating down that got me. It's something that drew me in.
Talk about it,
I'm
brother.
taking all accountability.
Talk about it, brother.
I was wrong. I was toxic. I was anything you could say under the sun. Yes, I was that. But however, I cheated down with it. It was a reason why I did it. It wasn't just because it was pussy. No, not at all. It's the reason why I did it. But it was that cheating down that could have been the lady's sex appeal, which we were talking about earlier before we started the pod. It could have been her sex appeal. She wasn't as cute as you, but that sex appeal. She looked like she was going to fuck the shit out of me, and I just had to see it. And she did. She did. You know, I mean, that was an error in my life. That was an error in my life where I did that. So, I mean, you know, I take accountability for my shit.
Yeah.
So, but how do you fellas feel? Do you fellas feel like, you know, women are wilding when they say, "Oh, I'm too pretty to get cheated on," or do you feel like anybody can get cheated on?
Where you gonna let me get it first? All right, cool. The way I feel about it is, it's complete bullshit, bro. Nobody is too pretty to get cheated on. It said looks have nothing to do with it. Cheating is a mental thing. Just because you're pretty in the face doesn't mean your spirit is pretty. Yeah.
The 3-time MVP.
Right. No.
Of the comment section.
Right. Nah, but like legit, bro. Like, I mean, history has shown us, bro. Halle Berry has been cheated on. Beyonce has been cheated on.
Allegedly.
Multiple times.
Right. Nia Long has been cheated on. These are like the 3 finest women I can think of, bro. And they've all been cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
Like the 3, probably
Mariah.
the 3.
Mariah been cheated on.
Those are probably like the 3 finest black women from like our era.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
like growing up, just like,
you think about
God,
it. Like nigga, I used to watch Love Jones just for her. Fuck that. Fuck all the rest of the movie. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
They call me brother to the night.
Bruh, like, God, bruh. Like, I don't know too many people who don't like Nia Long, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of the things. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, bruh. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you straight up, man. And this is for like any ladies, y'all watching this. On some real, honestly, cheating has everything to do with the man and has little to do with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can say, the woman ain't doing her thing, or she ain't doing this and she ain't doing that. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be one type of brother who will see that and be like, all right, well, let me get out of this relationship and move on to the next shit. But then there's the type of brother who's just going to say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to cheat, bro. Like, even if I know some guys who, even if the relationship is going good, bro, they just going to cheat because that's just the kind of appetite they got. So I feel like in large part, it has to do with the guy. Because if a dude want to cheat, bro, he going to cheat. If he want to cheat, he going to cheat, bro. That's how I see it.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
Where you at with it, King? What's your take on this?
Well, man, I feel like y'all hit everything. Like a woman, I feel like I ain't gonna say a woman. I'm gonna say some women have the misconception that because their looks are at a certain plateau, their, like Ariel said, their spirit and their like intangible like personality traits and all that doesn't have to match up. Like, but it's like it doesn't equate. Like it's not an equal trade-off. Like I don't care if, like how we was just talking about, like if you got a shorty that's she a 9 on looks but a 3 on personality and a 3 on sex appeal, and then you got shorty that's a 7 on looks but she a 9 on sex appeal and a 9 on personality, you gonna go for shorty that's a 7 because it's like the other shit can compensate for the looks, because it's not like you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? You just might not be like max a model.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have the personality traits that make you that, as opposed to shorty, you look like a max a model, but you act like a motherfucking hood rat with 7 baby fathers. Like,
and let me say this too. Like, I know we've all had that baddie who won't shit in bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's the my God, that's the worst.
Pretty ass.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Yo, like, you pretty girls. Yo, and I'm gonna tell you what fucked that up. The internet. The internet. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Because before y'all start getting likes, because I've been fucking for a long time. Before y'all start getting likes, it was like a hierarchy. It was like the bad bitches. You already knew they didn't know how to fuck. Like, you had to fuck them. Like, they ride game was trash, the head game was trash. You already knew that, but she just looked fire. And you just wanted to get that. You just wanted to get that body just because she looked fire.
Right.
Then you got the hierarchy under that. Got the bad gal things, you know. Shorty look good, but she know how to fuck too. Then you got the notch under that. It's the eye to ugly batch. Them firehead gon' ride that joint on a handstand, holding her own ankles up. Type like, you know what I'm saying? Like get crazy, like dirty up the plate and wash the dishes. You dig me? And then it's like, once y'all start getting likes, and once all these trash ass niggas that don't know how to talk to women in person and can't pull up on you and confident in themselves and their personality, like, can start being like, oh my gosh, girl, I drank your bath water. What's your cash app? Once they can start doing all that shit, then y'all feel like, oh, all I gotta do is post a couple bikini pics, twerk on my story. I ain't gotta know how to fuck. I ain't gotta know how to suck dick, because nigga, I'm getting all the benefits from knowing how to do that. Like, you know, and that's why we gotta do like, oh my gosh, hey, what she gonna do? She gonna fuck you and feed you and get you locked in. Cause she know, cause that's the era that she from. Like, you got, you feel me? Like, you got the show and prove. But it's like now they get all this instant gratification. Like, these bitches don't know how to fuck. They really don't know how to suck no dick. Like,
hey, bro, and this nigga ain't lying, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Best sex I ever had was with an ugly joke. I'm to this day, like, I haven't met anybody at the top. There's a lot came close. Ain't nobody topping her though. Nobody topping her. At all.
God. Mine's is like a tie, because there was this one joint, like, her face was busted, but her body was bad. And she, as far as like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. The face was busted. Like, bro, you only see her after hours type shit.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Oh no, she had the fucking yammers on her, yo.
Oh yeah. Right, yeah. And be active with it, bro. Like, active with it, man. So yeah. I know. I feel what you're saying, though, bro. I feel what you're saying, bro, because you know what I mean. They in there to put in the work, bro. Yeah. But you know, I think you something to prove. Yeah, bro. I think you was talking about this earlier, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when these girls are super pretty, they be doing the starfish joint, just like,
like
the pillow princess, man.
Pillow princess and stuff like that, shit, bro. Like, so
that shit is shit is basura.
Let me explain to y'all, man. The last time that shit happened to me, bro, I just got up and left, bro. I literally just got up and left.
See, yeah, that's when you get grown. That's when you've had enough. That's when you've accumulated enough pussy coupons to not be like enamored by. That's when you to the point to where you know, like, pussy is really just pussy. It's how the bitch uses it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yo, I've already got the pretty trash bodies. No, I'm out of here. Like, the same way you'll do me if my dick couldn't get hard, or if I was eating your pussy and my hair was trash. You'd be like, no, get off me.
Right.
So I'm gonna do you the same way, because I got pussy coupons.
Hey, man. So I got pussy coupons, yo. Funny. Hey, bro, that's some wild shit, man. Damn. Ladies, just take away from this. You are not too pretty to get cheated on. Don't let your friends lie to you.
Word, and you not
be,
too pretty to learn how to fuck. Like, learn how to fuck. Yes, learn how to fuck. Like, nothing is nothing is more disappointing as a man for a beautiful ass woman, like, to be trash in bed. Like, that shit is like, and I know y'all feel the same way. Like, I know you're like, damn, this nigga was da 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 da, and then Minute Maid, you gonna be pissed off. Like, we feel the same way. Y'all think, oh, just because, I look good and my pussy gets lubricated. No, it's more.
Yeah, it's more to it than that. It's more to it than that, man. Definitely more to it than that. All right, so moving on. All right. I want to ask y'all fellas, man. Do y'all feel like you're settling when you stay with someone that does not meet your preferences? Do you feel like you're settling?
Elaborate.
Preference.
Let me elaborate this, bro. All right, so I was having a talk. I was actually at the wedding, having a talk with this young lady, and she was talking about how she couldn't find a guy, and she was like, "Well, I am going to just stay with the next nigga I get with." And I was like, "Well, that's settling." She was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Well, is he going to meet the purposes that you want?" And she was like, "I don't care about all that. I'm just gonna get with the next nigga that like me for real." And I was just like, "Yo,"
that's some wild shit.
That's settling. And she tried to argue me down that was not settling. I was like, "No, that's you're settling." So I kind of want to pose the question because I want to make sure that I'm in alignment with my thoughts, and that I have some kind of backing and other thoughts to add on to it that it's not settling. It's or is it settling? Like y'all let me know. I think it's settling, but
I will say that that particular woman is sad, depressed, and she really needs some people that cares about her in her ear right now. Because that is like that psychology is why like good niggas can't get a woman. You see what I'm saying? That exact iteration of everything she iterated. Oh, I'm gonna just be with the next nigga that like me. Fuck how he is, fuck how he treat me, whatever. But he like me. He gonna be up under me as somebody that I can touch, I can grab, physical,
right,
mental. Like fuck that, and that goes back to what we was talking about a few pods ago. When it's like women just need you to take them to an extreme.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Fuck the validity or fuck the healthiness. Fuck the happiness. Fuck all that. I need you to make me feel something. Women just want to feel something, and it's like you can't sell yourself short and subject yourself to a certain type of love that's not really even love, and then criticize love in the opposite sex. Because at the end of the day, that goes back to the accountability point. You have to take accountability. Like, you settle for this bullshit when in actuality you could have just thugged it out. But a lot of times women don't know how to be alone. They can't be alone. They talk that talk, but they fold after a while because you need dick. You need a chest to lay your head on. You need masculine energy. You need that shit. Regardless of what you say, regardless of what your single mother told you, your single aunt, whatever, regardless of what they told, they was unhappy. To keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Because you, as a woman, you need that masculine energy around you. And then sometimes, because it's men too, we need that feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And we're subject to dealing with some shit that we really don't want to deal with just because it's like, I need me a personal John. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't, like, you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined in your love. Not saying like we all grown, we adults, we have needs. You know what I'm saying? Not saying go do you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you comfortable with or whatever. Or you might take a girl's trip or whatever. You have a little fun one night, get your shit off. But don't just give your heart and soul to somebody that's less than, because you already setting yourself up for failure.
Absolutely.
Wise words from a wise man. Where you at with it, man?
So how I look at it, bro, is honestly, bro, we all settle in one capacity or another. You know what I'm saying? Now, it all really depends about how realistic your expectations are. You get what I'm saying? And your standards are, right? And so to me, settling comes down to getting what you think is equal to you. Mm-hmm. To me, that's what it means, right? Because we can talk about people's expectations all day, right? Because some people will say, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Where your expectations are so high that when you don't get what you want, it's really not settling, because you overshooting. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, anytime you get less than equal, or you submit to getting less than equal than what you deserve, that's settling to me.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So and in that scenario with the lady who was just like, oh, I'm just gonna get with whoever, you know what I'm saying, the next dude who shows me some genuine affection, like, yeah, that's definitely settling, because shorty, like, I don't even know her, but I'm sure that you're looking for a man to offer you more than just some genuine affection. There's a lot of guys out here who's going to offer you some genuine affection, because there's a lot of lonely single men out there. You know what I mean? And they're willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you, you know what I'm saying? Just so they won't be alone. You know what I mean?
Have a person.
Just to have a person. You know what I mean? And I think, it's a lot of people underestimate how many like single lonely men are out there. You know what I mean? And they just like really, bro, like 30% of the men are hogging up like a good portion of the women. So there's a lot of men out there who will praise you, who will worship you.
Right.
But we all know that as a woman, you're looking for more than a man who's just gonna worship you. You can find that anywhere. There's gonna be like you said, online. We talked about it online, how there's dudes. Good morning, queen. Oh, what's your cash app? Let me bless you this morning, my beautiful African queen. And you're just like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right. They're looking for more than that, right? They're looking for a leader. They're looking for someone who's a protector, a provider. You know what I'm saying?
Is that tonight's podcast? Tomorrow? That's tomorrow's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She wants to feel safe around you. She wants to feel secure around you. Okay. And if he's not giving you those things, then yeah, I would have to say at that point, you settling.
All right, so I'll end it off with this, man. King, you made an excellent point, brother. Saying that, at one point in time, I mean, guys do settle just like women settle.
Yeah.
Because I've done that. I knew I was in a fucking just toxic relationship. And I was fucking settling because I just was like, bro, I just don't want to be alone, bro. I just
that cancer shit, man.
Yeah, it's that cancer shit, man.
That's very honest. That's very honest of you, and I'm at least glad you can admit that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was fucking miserable, bro. Like every day. It was at a certain point, but like once I figured out the bullshit, I was like, bro, I'm not happy. I'm not happy here. Like I'm not happy at all. You know what I'm saying? And I would do shit to like blatantly get me out of the relationship. But it's like I couldn't leave. Like,
bro,
I couldn't leave.
And I hate to cut you off, but I got a track, and on that I say, I'm trying to find my purpose, but keep breaking hearts on purpose.
That's deep.
Like,
yeah,
real, like the same. Like, it's like, yo, I know this shit ain't right, but it's like, I really don't want to be here.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be alone either. Like, so I'm like low key, like, kind of sabotage this shit.
Yeah.
And like, it's just it's a weird dichotomy, yo. When you really think about it, like I said, like I feel like enough men aren't. Niggas is too like macho and too egotistical like to show that vulnerability. And it's like you say, like no, niggas is lonely out here, yo. Niggas listen, man. I got some. I'm thinking bottle. I'm running through a bottle of wine, smoking, listening to Drake. Damn, should I call her? No, I ain't gonna call. Like niggas about it been there. Like niggas, but niggas don't say that. You feel me? A woman will say like, oh my gosh, I know I'm settling for this nigga, and I know, girl, it's really just a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a nigga will rationalize and you know what I'm saying, like try to make it seem like it's not what it is. But at the end of the day, nigga, you don't want to be alone, fam.
Hey, bro, truer words have never been spoken, sir.
Nah, but I feel like, bro, like that shit is so real, and a lot of guys, we talk about how they're like, man, focus on yourself, king, and right? You know what I'm saying? Like we all heard that, right?
Focus to replay.
Right. Focus on yourself, king, right? But
stay toxic.
But the truth is, bro, like the path to success is a lonely one. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, I don't want to go through it alone. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, damn, I know I should be focusing on me right now and just, being by myself and all this other shit. But like you said, bro, this shit gets lonely, bro. And, roads get tough and you just need someone, you just want someone to share it with. You get what I'm saying? And like, I'm not at the place where I need to be that perfect man that I need to be to get the type of woman that I desire. You get what I'm saying? But then, there might be shorty right here, you know what I'm saying, who's fucking with you right now, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, let me just call it up, you know what I'm saying? Even though like, you know what, this ain't really who I want to spend, this ain't my forever chick, but you know what I mean, she might be my right now chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, she cool for right now, you know what I'm saying? She might not be Mrs. Right, but she Mrs. Right now, you know what I'm saying?
I wanna touch on a point that you made, bro, because honestly, you really touched on something that kind of hit a chord with me, bro. Bro,
C minor.
What? Yeah. C minor, yo. Yeah, it's about to get real sad in this fucking podcast, man.
Okay.
When I first started the podcast, I was dating this young lady, and if you go listen to the earlier ones, she obtained the nickname of Bobby Pin Bandit. So I'm an asshole, yes. But like shorty would like ridicule like me doing the podcast. Like, yo, she would be like, yo, you spending more time with your because at the time I had a female podcast host, which happened to be my ex from like my freshman year of college. But we was cordial. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gonna happen. She had a whole man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that means anything. But like no, like on top of that, nigga, like niggas went on like.
You heard me. Shit, my bad.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I had you here, so you knew shit was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you're on camera.
I gave reassurance.
Like, yo, like, I went above and beyond because I knew that you were the jealous type. And it was like, you just didn't fuck with the podcast at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even. And then on the flip side, I had a shorty that was fucking with the podcast, but she couldn't discern podcast me from real me. So all she did was subscribe to the Patreon and just pay that little $30 a month for the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? That was her way of supporting. She's like, well, I want to support you, but I can't discern real you from podcast you. And it's like, nigga, I'm the same nigga, yo. Like
comedy style.
Yeah, like I might say some extra funny shit or go out on a whim a little bit, but like if you know. To know me is to know me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like this nigga be sitting next to me and I see his face on the TV screen and I'll say something, this nigga be like, this nigga bullshit, like a motherfucker. But to know me is to know me, man. Right. Like, I just, I don't know, it struck a chord with me, man, when you was talking about the whole support thing.
Yeah.
Because the road is lonely, man.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a shorty that tunes in every fucking podcast, comments, tells her girls about it. I see you pointing, King. The comment tells her girls about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turns up, tells everybody she know, yo, my bae got this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, yeah, like, yo,
Nah,
boost
bro.
me up because at the end all be all, it's gonna be a good look for everybody.
But to piggyback off of Heem's point about success being a lonely road, it's like in that same track, I got a stanza where it's like I'm trying to focus on myself, focus on my spirit, focus on my health, focus on my wealth. I gotta go stealth.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, in order to achieve, either you gotta have a partner that's really like lockstep and parallel with your vision, or you gotta get there on your own.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of people don't have the fortitude to travel that road alone, because it's like you said, you just out of human nature, you want to share that burden. You want to have somebody that you can tell your day about. You know what I'm saying? Like you want that. Like, but it's like, and in a way, you need that too.
Yeah.
But it's like those are like sacrifices you have to make if you're trying to reach a certain zenith.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to be stuck, if you're comfortable in the realm that you're in, you just like, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I got my little job. I get my girl nails done once a month. Whatever. Like if you good with that, like, and that's what you want to do, like, then cool. But like if you really got a dream and you really got a vision and you really got some shit that you really striving to achieve, it's gonna be a lot of late nights. It's gonna be a lot of early mornings. It's gonna be a lot of you gotta show up to the board meeting and clean the toilets.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? For a minute.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
like for a minute.
The road to success is a busy one, bro.
So you gotta have, like I said, you gotta have a partner that's really like lockstep and really believe in you and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you gotta clean the toilets. Well, I'm gonna wipe the windows.
I'm gonna end it off like this because we gotta get to the next topic. But I'm gonna end it off like this, man. One of the things that I look for is a woman that got hobbies. You don't necessarily have to be making money off these hobbies, but you got hobbies. You got other shit that you do beyond go to work and come home. You know what I'm saying? Because an idle woman normally ends up being a jealous woman because she has time to think of all these allegories and fucking scenarios of you fucking cheating when you out here really getting niggas.
Allegories. Yeah, I was peeping at allegories.
And niggas talk about me.
That was a good one.
Yeah, you like that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so being that as it may, let's get to the next topic. So, what do you fellas know about attachment styles?
Attachment styles. Explain, sir. Go further.
All right. So aside with love languages, they have this thing right now. Well, I mean, it's probably been out for a while, but I was recently introduced to it. But it's a test about your attachment style. How do you attach to your partner?
How do I attach to my partner?
So while I'm looking this up, so I took the test. Hold on, I'm actually looking it up now.
Oh God, you good over there, King?
Don't trip, man. That's the
Why you hitting it so hard, man? Stop hitting it so hard.
Yeah.
You said this was endo?
Yeah, this smell like outdoor.
Bro, what is wrong with y'all guys? Can we get to the podcast?
Let's get to it. Let's get to
Oh
it.
my
Right.
God.
Attachment styles. All right, bro.
All right, so you got different kinds of attachment styles.
Okay.
Because see, when I hear attachments, I think like negatively. You feel me? I was thinking about like, oh shit, like, I know all the attachment styles. Like that's how I was thinking. Like when you was rolling it out, yeah, like I was about to say, nigga, like I was about to give you the whole red flag rundown, nigga. Like,
all right, so
but you talking about like how you attach?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
positively.
Yeah. So like, all right. So the 4 different type of attachment styles is you can either be anxious, which is preoccupied. So you're always preoccupied with doing some shit. You're always preoccupied of, you know what I'm saying, like, you and your partner. You got avoidant, which is dismissive. So, and a lot of men fall into the avoidant category because we're dismissive of a lot of emotional things. Disorganized, where you're just all over the fucking place, and then secure, where you're secure in, you know, how how you attach to the person. Like it's not anything that's like super duper toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't obsess with the person. It's just like a healthy amount. Yeah.
Healthy, clingy as fuck.
Yeah, like I guess you could say it like that. Like I'm clingy as fuck, but it's like a healthy clingy. Like you know what I'm saying? I might be like, bang, all right, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like just enough so they don't feel unwanted or ignored. You know what I'm saying?
So all right. So according to this, you either fall into one of these categories.
Yeah, supposedly, but I mean, I feel like it's bullshit because it just depends on the person. You know? Like, I mean, I've had women be. I've watched women with other niggas, be secure, and then other ones be anxious, like just anxious as fuck, like you know what I'm saying, like always preoccupied with what I'm doing. Like, no, you probably need to focus on yourself, love.
Yeah, but it's like you said, because some women, it's like you said, it's like you see them, like you meet them out. It might be because it's like the shorty where you don't snatch her out. It's like you might got a mutual. And that mutual homegirl, she throw a little mixer, she throw a little mixer, and then you didn't peep the vibe. And you like, oh, she cool. And then you get the, you know what I'm saying, you get to doing your 1-2, and it's, oh, I'm nervous around you, and you make me nervous. And it's like, shorty, you just was mad cool. We was just kicking it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, like you can have, I feel like you as a man, you can have a certain fervor that, that makes a woman like operate a totally different way than she would normally operate.
I wanna do this, fellas. I wanna do this. I wanna make this shit interesting. Come up with your 4 attachment styles. I want y'all to come up with your 4 attachment styles that you feel like are universal all around.
Oh, just universal.
Yeah. Just universal all around. Like, come up with your 4 attachment styles, man. Because I think mine would probably be clingy as fuck. And I mean, we already know what it is. I don't want to say. I say passive. I would say passive would be one. And that I think that's what a lot of guys would fall into, just being passive. I would also say, I would also say manipulative. That because I feel like that's an attachment style. Let me explain to you why. Because this nigga over here thinking. I feel like manipulative is one because it's certain people that just attach to you just to be fucking manipulative because they want you to do what they want you to do. It's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that should be one. And then I'll take one and say secure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you secure, you know what I'm saying? You're not really worried about too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, it's a healthy level of clinginess, all around,
All right, so I'm gonna talk about it just like my style, not what I've dealt with, but like my style of attachment. For me, like I don't know if it's like a healthy secure or if it's like an avoidance type thing. You get what I'm saying? Because like I'll admit that I could be a little bit more emotionally
reserved.
Yes. Attached. Yeah. I can show more affection, you know what I'm saying, than I normally do. And it's not always intentional. You get what I'm saying? It's like yo, like I'll be sitting there and it's like, yo, I love my chick, but it's not like but sometimes just the way I operate, you know what I mean? Like I don't show it as much.
You just try not to be smothering.
Like, I try not to be smothering. Yeah. Like I hate to be that dude who just like, oh my God, look at this nigga. Like, look at this nigga. He all up on my dick. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to be that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of dude, like
I hate to be the nigga in the group chat.
Yes, like I'm the type of dude, like if I text you twice and you don't answer me, I'm never gonna text you again because I don't want to be like, look at this nigga, he bugging me, like look at it. Like I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. So
bro, remember what I told you, bro?
Yeah.
So I was a couple of texts.
Yeah, I don't want to be that dude. Right. I want to be that dude and sometimes like ignorantly like just think like my lady knows like how I feel, and I don't express it. You know what I'm saying? But I am attached to this woman. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm coming from a secure place, but maybe I'm, you know what I mean, like kind of like ignoring certain cues and shit like that. So that's one. My next thing is like honestly, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of snitching on myself, but I do get nervous sometimes when I'm around a chick who.
Are you high right now?
You ever get nervous? Yeah, I do get sometimes when I'm really feeling a chick and I want it to work. I'm nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want it so I want it to work so badly. You get what I'm saying? So I'm at that point, but I'm never clingy. But I'm nervous. Like you know what I'm saying? So I'll fall back, but I'll like nervously fall back. Like, all right, is she gonna hit me back? I ain't gonna text her though. Shit, I want to text her.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely know what you're saying. I really like this John.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like calculated and
meticulous.
I'm not gonna play myself. I'm not gonna like try to overplay my hand. I'm
right.
not gonna feel myself like too much. I'm just gonna like really like go with the flow. Like
he gets it.
Yeah. I need to take some lessons for y'all because I be texting. yo, what's up? What you doing, yo?
Nah, bro. Like I'll literally
72 hours. What you?
I'll literally.
I see you on that Facebook
boy, message. I will, bro.
You looked at my story. What's up?
Listen, bro. I'll be trying not to seem too like, cause I'll text. I'll text again, but then that third text, I'm like. God, let me wait. Let me wait.
A little better than me. Like,
yeah.
I'm one take Timmy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Really? Woo.
I'm one take Timmy.
Wow.
Because it's like, yo, they're women, fam. Your shit might as well be surgically attached.
Hey, yo, like let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You got a little Leo in you, bro.
Let's be real.
Pause.
Oh, man, I'm a Cancer, man. I'm just a superhero, bro. I just have the whole emotional spectrum mastered, and that's my superpower, my conduit of understanding, my range of emotions.
Right.
You feel me?
Conduit.
Gotcha. All right. So what's your attachment styles?
I would definitely have to say, like, I'm gonna have to steal that one from you, that like the chill nervous.
Yeah,
nervous. It's not like a fumble nervous. Yeah. It's like, yo, she on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me make sure every button is aligned.
You know
and
I'm starching these.
Right, hold on. Spend an extra 5 minutes ironing them shits, bro. Like, hold on, bro.
Crease in the khakis.
Hold on. Where's that cologne? Where the fuck is my cologne? God damn it. Where's that shit?
I ain't even take this prod out the box, but I'm gonna spray this on the night.
Right.
Like, word, like, yeah. Like
that.
I would say I'm very like, I'm not like, man, how can I explain it? Because it's not like clingy, but it's like, if I'm chilling, like, I don't want to be bothered with you, but like, I want you like rubbing my hair or some shit. Like, I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know you there, but like, just be in your phone or some shit. Like, if I'm watching the pod or I'm playing the game or whatever, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Watching the lecture, whatever. Like, if I'm in my zone, like, just let me be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be around you, but I want to be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like,
I feel that.
Just let me, you can even partake in his own. Like, if I'm drinking, you can, you know what I'm saying? I'm pour you a drink, I'm smoking. If you smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, 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 we vibing. But I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to my tunes or if I'm writing or if I'm, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like, let me have my zone. But I still want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, know that you there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense.
Don't try to do no Playboy shit with trying to take the picture and I'm trying to play the game and your ass in my face.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. You feel me? One thing, purge. What I mean by that is like I purge my contacts. Like if I really like, yeah.
Ooh, cut them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
okay.
Get them out of there. Cause I don't even want the I don't want the temptation. Cause it's like for me personally, I just know like I'm a
I feel that.
Flirtatious. I'm flirt. I don't even say I'm flirtatious. I'm just mad cool.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm old school in the way, and what I mean by that is like I'm like somebody uncle or like grandpa, where it's like I'm talking shit, but it's like I'm really not shooting my shot. Like I'm really not. I'm shooting the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like the right time and the wrong jump.
Yeah.
She might really think you shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It can be construed as you like,
you feel me?
yeah.
Especially if it's this era, if it's a social media female, let's just keep it a buck. Like older women, like 40 plus, they know, you know what I'm saying? They can differentiate between it, if you know what I'm saying, because they do it. Yeah. You feel me? Boy, I put you in this part, right? You know what I'm saying? They you feel me? They do it like, so it's like it's just like it's on some like funny games, tongue in cheek type shit. But like I purged it. I purged the contact. And like it's a love language, but for me it's an attachment too, but like acts of service. Like if I'm like rub you, you know what I'm saying? Like cause I'm had a brief stint as a masseuse in college before I knew that it would mess up my eligibility.
SAT prep masseuse, bro. Like how the fuck?
So yeah, like you know what I'm saying? If I'm really, you know what I'm saying, if she really, you know what I'm saying, I'm rubbing them feet, rubbing that back, you know what I'm saying, rubbing it
butt. Yeah,
for sure.
Doing
all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting up, you know what I'm saying? If I come to your spot, like if we not living together type shit, I might come to your spot, you feel me? You say you work later, whatever, you got a few dishes in the sink, you know what I'm saying? I get up, I clean up, vacuum, pop it, ice salt, wipe down, wash down the dishes, you feel me? Breakfast in bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
Okay.
Like,
all right, for sure. I can fuck with it, man. All right. Wow, man. All right, so look. We talked about it, or we touched on it a couple times this podcast so far. So let's talk about it in depth, man. But first, before we talk about it, sis, I appreciate the stars, yo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So look, fear of dependency, man. Do you think the fear of dependency of, like being with somebody, you think that stems from childhood trauma?
Yes.
Fear of being with somebody?
No, fear of dependency.
Fear of dependency.
Yeah. So do you think that stems from childhood trauma? And when I say fear of dependency, a lot of people, especially our generation, grew up in either single parent households or you were in a situation where you pretty much had to fend for yourself and raise your siblings. You know what I'm saying? Or be that man in the house. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't the oldest, but you were the only boy. You know what I'm saying? You had to step up and take that plateau, man.
Yeah, I would definitely say that has to come from some type of trauma.
Okay.
It has to. And the reason I say that, man, is because, I feel like we've kind of villainized dependency, you know what I'm saying? Or make it seem like asking for help is just like such a negative thing. It's such a wrong thing. It's like, oh, like you should never ask anyone for help. Or you should never need help for anything. Everything you should do should 100% be on your own. Where it was like, granted, like, and I've talked about this before, is about there's being independent and then there's being capable, right? You want to be a capable individual, but not necessarily an independent individual. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain the two, because independence, basically, bro, that's lonely, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you just being all by yourself. Where it's like, look, I'm capable of doing this by myself, but a capable person recognize that two heads are stronger than one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I like the saying, bro. They say anything with two heads is a monster, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just love that saying, bro. But it's so true, bro. It's so true. It's nothing like a combination of two people coming together and working on a common goal. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like some people, man, feel like you know, like, oh no, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I got to do it by myself. Or I have to do it by myself. Matter of fact, I just had this conversation with a lady not too long ago. It's like, oh, I just got to do it myself. I just got to do it myself. She was talking about getting a house, and I was like, is it so much you getting the house by yourself, or do you just want the house? You get what I'm saying? Because if your man can help you out and get you that house, and y'all can live in there together and enjoy it together, then you know what I'm saying? You still achieved your goal. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And so
you really killed two birds with one stone.
You really did, and save money in the process. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's something like we really gotta like think about. Like, oh yeah, I want to do it. I want to prove to myself that I can do it all on my own. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, but
it's not even a prove to themselves thing. And it goes back to the original question, the stemming from the trauma. It's the single parent household. It's that you don't. And I'm sorry, and I'm gonna just speak on because is man, we're never told, like, I ain't gonna say we were never told, but it's not a standard of curriculum to tell a man you don't need a woman. From a single parent household, it's standard to tell a woman you don't need a man.
God damn, bro.
Therefore, it's that psychological dichotomy that festers when these women get grown. And then it's like you have such a hardened ego that you don't need anybody's help. But then you turn and do the two-face. Oh well, nobody helped me. You can't pride yourself and then cry for help. It's like it's a hypocrisy. So
oh God,
so
bro.
just like Heem said, anything with two heads is a monster. So it takes that breaking of the eternal ego, the letting go of that trauma, and realizing you have to walk your own road because your mother path is not your path. You know,
but they try to make it so bad.
And they try to, but it's like you don't have to. It's like you don't have to, like, stop being so like, and it's like, no, I shouldn't. I don't have to do this for no man. I don't have to do this for no man. I don't have to do. We got to do all this for y'all, baby. It's a two-way street. A man does everything he does in the name of a woman. All three of us get up and bust our ass every day. In the future. Oh, wife, children, for that.
Yes.
If a nigga didn't have that in the future, why the fuck am I getting out and going to work and all this shit? Why? In the name of a woman. So therefore, in the name of a man, you have to conform and lessen that ego, put that shit in your back pocket and sit on it and let a man be a man in order for you to ultimately be happy, because you're never going to be really happy by yourself. That shit is a facade. It's fugazi.
All right. So look, I'm gonna let you get your shit off. I just want to get one thing off.
All right, go ahead.
All right, where we at right now? We in the South, below the Mason-Dixon line. What is the majority of people below the Mason-Dixon line? They Christians, right? Boom.
Okay.
What the Bible say? A man who finds a wife finds himself a good thing. They teaching that from young kids. As Muslims, right? Boom. Yeah. Real quick. Half of your faith is getting married. That means finding a woman. Like, yo, we come from that ilk. We literally come from that ilk to where we never can say we don't need a woman. We can't say that. We can't say that. If you are religious, it's written between them pages. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we at some point in time, everybody either went to church. Like, this is a common scripture. You know what I'm saying? If you Muslim, you know what I'm saying, you was at the mass shit. Those are the biggest things. Get married and go do your pilgrimage. Those are the two biggest things.
Yeah, it's half our faith.
Yeah, like that's faith in a whole. That's pretty much heaven in a nutshell. You get what I'm saying? Like, if half of your faith is making pilgrimage and the other half is finding a woman and getting married, as a man, get the fuck out. Man, look.
Provide and produce.
Listen, man.
Come on, man.
Listen, I wasn't even gonna go down here, but since King touched on it, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Let me read this. As a woman from day one, we are told we don't need a man for nothing. Even the government shows us we don't need a 2-parent home. Speak on it, sis. Yes.
Yo, they made it so y'all can't have a man living in the house with y'all if y'all getting government assistance.
Incentivize y'all.
They said they're gonna take away your welfare. Yeah, they're gonna take away your welfare if you have a man.
This Section 8, this good old Section 8, and have all these kids to do da 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 da. Like, yo, like they giving y'all, like they poisoning y'all, yo. They really poisoning y'all. Social media is poisoning y'all, right? So
these female rappers is poisoning y'all.
Yo, all in I don't need no FREE, fuck nigga free, everybody twerking all these headlights with me. Like, yo, what the fuck?
And all of them in relationships.
Oh yeah, all the women talking this guy are in a relationship.
All of them got a nigga happy as hell. But telling y'all to be single.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you why it goes deeper than that, man. And I saw the status just today, bro, and that's why I want to bring it up. Is women were saying like, yo, there's not enough men who want to be providers, leaders, and protectors. Well, you said you don't need us for that. You know what I'm saying? You got women in the feminist movement saying you don't need men to lead, you don't need them to protect you, you don't need them to provide for you. You can do it all on your own. That is, bruh.
That's man.
Yo,
look,
somebody's. I was going to piggyback off his feminist point.
Yeah.
I was watching the lecture and the guy was like, boom, a feminist heckler, like she just got up and started interrupting them. So he like, boom, okay, you equal and all this. So if this building catch on fire right now, I can push you out the way to get out the door, right? Ooh. Why would you do that? I would do that to a man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why the whole I don't need a man thing is so damaging, because men go where they're needed, bro. They don't go where they're wanted. They go where they are needed. And so if you tell, bro, I need a man to lead, protect, and provide.
This is a good segue too.
You know what I'm saying? If you tell a man that, he gonna be that, because he feels this is where I'm needed. This is where I'm needed.
Ego is gonna kick in. That's when the ego is good.
The male ego is
and that's when the
crazy,
ego
bro.
Is good.
The male ego, bro, is man.
Right.
Woo.
I'm gonna stop you right there, because that's an excellent segue, bro.
Okay.
That's an excellent segue to our last topic. Is needing your partner toxic, right?
Fuck no.
Is needing your partner toxic, yo?
I want to feel that need, bro. I want to feel that shit, bro.
I gotta preface this, because this is
all right. Go ahead, preferences. Go ahead, preferences.
And nobody may not know what I'm talking about, right? And this was another conversation from that wedding, right?
All right.
And I had some great conversations. Once they found out I was a podcast, everybody was
there was
right. But they were a little bit older than me. Now 40s, you know what I'm saying, like mid 40s. I think the husband was in like early 50s or whatever. Not too much older than me, right? So Shorty was saying that, I love my husband because I don't need him. Well, wait a second. Well, why did you make him your husband if you don't need him? I need to understand. She said, when you need somebody, that breeds toxicity. What? I don't know how to take that. Like, I don't understand how to take that. If I get to the point where I love you enough where I need your presence, I don't feel like that's toxic.
When you don't need somebody, that breeds toxicity, because it breeds a ambiance of complacency. You're not going nowhere. I can do whatever. As opposed to, I'm going to make sure I keep crossing these T's and dotting these I's, because I need you. I need you. I can't wait to get off. I'm skipping like motherfucking Pee Wee Herman, putting my key through the door. Because I can't wait to be in your presence. Like, that need, like he was just speaking on, like, yo, as a man, like, that shit unlocks a different beast in you.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, y'all know I was engaged. I was engaged.
Yeah.
So that, like, in order for me to get to that point, she showed me she needed me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit really like unlocked a different like me. Cause like even though we parted or whatever, I always say like, yo, my wife will send her a thank you card.
Yeah.
Because like she elevated my mind like to a husband and a father level. And as a man, like I didn't been in mad situations with mad women with kids, but I never was in that monster. I'm fucking a shorty that got a shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
It was not, but with her, like I said, it was that need.
Yeah.
She made me feel like, yo, like we need you. Your presence is needed in this house.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Your help is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's nothing like it's nothing, bro. I'm telling you, man. Even if if it's that situation, you know what I'm saying, you out here and you dating and you don't have kids, but shorty got a kid. It's especially if it's a boy, but more so if she got a kid and that kid looks up to you, that kid anticipates seeing you, that kid appreciates you being around, bro. That shit is fucking next level.
I'm gonna even go deeper. It's tougher when they got a daughter, and you had a conversation when it's like, mommy, come here. Can I start calling King Daddy? When you have them conversations,
yeah,
and it's like, and you understand like that a little girl needs a man in her life.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
So it's like oh man,
All right. So Ariel says that goes back to being too independent. A lot of women deal with pride but want to be loved at the same time.
DeMarco.
Spin them facts, bro.
Hey, Don DeMarco,
bro, and that's what it is. There is such a thing as being too independent, man. That's why I say you want to aim to be capable, not independent, because independence is lonely, right? Capable means I can do this shit if I want to, but you know what? I got this man right here, and he gonna handle that for me.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? And the man is happy to do that. He wants to do that. He wants to be that pillar. He wants to be that pillar for you. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be there. How can I help you? Men are problem solvers. You get what I'm saying?
To be on all fours and let you climb on our back.
We are probably the most alert creatures. If it's in a situation to where we feel like we need to protect and provide, we are probably the most alert creatures ever. Just watch how National Geographic, female lions go out and hunt, but that male lion is somewhere close by just in case some shit pop off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not out there hunting as much, but he's somewhere close by just in case some shit pop off. And I want to give y'all an example right here, man. It was a while ago. I was at my homegirl's house, and we were having a game night at her house, right? So I'm prompt, so I'm like the first guy there. A lot of women in there, they cooking and doing different things. I'm helping them set up the table, games, whatever, right?
Vibes.
Right. So all the women in this particular scenario have a guy. I won't say their boyfriend, just a guy that they're dealing with, right? All right, cool. It was a whole bunch of other people that were coming too, whatever, right? It was 8 guys in this fucking house. I looked at that trash for 30 fucking minutes. Overflowed. The guys that were fucking the women, and I know they were fucking, the guys that were fucking the women that lived in this house paid no fucking attention to the fucking trash that was overflowing. At one point in time, I got up. I was playing spades. Never forget this shit. Got my hand, sat it down. I got up. Where your trash bags at? Well, they're in there under the sink. Got the trash bag, trash out, came back and sat down. During this entire time, at the spades table was her mom and her aunt. When I came back and sat down and picked up my cards, her mom and her aunt looked at every one of them niggas in there and said, y'all ain't shit. But it was the fact that I took out that fucking trash, yo.
Because that's what real
It's the
men
middle
do.
of the fucking night. We are at. It had to be at least 1 o'clock. It had to be at least 1 o'clock at this point in time, right? The trash is fucking overflowing. People are still eating food. They need somewhere to throw their paper plates away. Would you gonna leave that shit there till the morning?
But it's like we had that conversation at the bar. Like, boom, we could go into it. Could be you could be taking me to your aunt crib or something like that, family event or whatever. It's my first time meeting everybody. I see the boom. It's the man thing to do. Like, especially if it's a female house, that's just like for me. It's just like a natural reaction.
Go ahead.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. And like you said earlier, the internet ruins a lot of shit. It's a lot of sassy ass niggas out here. It's a lot of sassy ass niggas out here that don't know how to be men. Point blank, period.
Shit like that. Yeah. Shit like that.
All right, go ahead, bro.
No, but I was just gonna go on that point, man. Just to let you know how much like men are problem solvers, bro. Imagine this scenario. There's a group of men. They're in like, I don't know, whatever, just a little get together, right? It's a congregation. One man is putting something together and he's struggling with it. Watch what the other men do around that joint. Hey, man, or what you got there? Or let's say it's a car. You're working on your car. And the guy's like, man, I don't know. Watch how many men approach that car trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with that car, whether they're a mechanic or not.
Or not, just a random nigga like that.
What you got going on over there? Let me see what we got here. It's just how we
that alternator carburetor,
bro. It's how we are, bro. Like, bro, I remember one time, man. I can't remember. I was at my crib, and then my pops was there. I had my brother-in-law there. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was there, and I think my dad was trying to put together something and he was struggling. And then next thing you know, hey man, no, I got this. Let me try to do this. And I'm gonna tell you how to do that. And then next thing you know, another guy came. No. Let me, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's just what we do, bro. It's what we do, bro. We want to seem helpful, bro. We want to seem helpful.
But if you don't have that instilled in you, that's why I said.
Yeah, that too.
If you don't have that. If you don't have that shit instilled in you,
that's feminine men, though. That's feminine men.
And sassy ass niggas.
And not to, you know what I'm saying, not to serious us out, but that goes to both of y'all are Muslim.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I don't have a denomination, but growing up, I got Rastafarian teachings, I got Islamic teachings. Like a lot of these niggas come from homes with Jesus Cristo on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't even preface it with that. I won't even preface it with that because I know a lot of niggas that are Christian who, came from a double parent household who have the same, male mentality that I do. Yeah. And if they were put in that same position, they would have did the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm not to be misconstrued because I'm not doing it as a blanket. But like, if you think about it though, like a lot of that, let's just keep it a buck. Like that femininity is not tolerated in Islam.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Here's what I will say though. There was a point in time where Christianity was like that, where they was really making men, but then I guess to try to like stay popular or whatever, they kind of switched a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But like in the old days, they were like that. They were strict on the men and was like, yo, y'all got to be leaders. You got to be this. You got to be that.
Delivered.
Yeah. I mean, now I don't know, bro. Like they just like
it was a cascaded thing. It was a cascaded thing, and I feel like, and this is just me speaking. I feel like I can speak on it because my grandmother had me in church Monday through fucking Sunday when I stayed with her for the summers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at one point in time, the gay people in the community or the LGBTQ plus people in the community did not come to church because it was shunned. And then you start seeing female pastors because that was never a thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you start seeing them being more uplifting to the communities of alternative sexuality. Right. And it's like, okay, well, at what point, you know what I'm saying, do we kind of draw the line? Because
you have,
you know, there was the people of Lot. But we're not getting religious. But
the point is, bro, you have to stand for something.
And
bro.
I just wanted to speak more so like to the discipline, not to the the teachings, not the specifics or anything. Just like the discipline of the two doctrines. Just it's a
right. But the main thing, and this is the big difference between the two religions, bro, is you have to stand for something, bro. Like you have to stand on what you is. You can't fold because there's pressure in the media, and you know it's popular to be like no gender roles, and men can be feminine and men can do blah 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 blah. And then you like, oh okay, yeah, sure, yeah, that's what's cool right now. You get what I'm saying? Versus sticking by the thing that it's God, man, woman, child, you know, in that order, and that's how you should run your household. You know what I'm saying? And so when that completely gets destroyed and says, oh no, the women can lead, and now you have all these passive men,
sassy ass niggas,
right? Because you told men that the women can lead, so they take a back seat to the woman. And you say the woman can provide, so they don't want to provide no more. The woman can protect, so now the man say, "Oh well, I don't have to protect no more." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you do all that and you crumble that down, and then you're like, "Oh well, where's the real men at? What happened to the real men?"
Put a lion in the zoo and say, "Oh, this shit it's not ferocious." You taking all the man task and asking where the man at. Can't cut my hands off and be like, "Oh, you can't catch."
Yeah, no. But yeah, that's but that's what it is, bro.
I want to get to Monty's.
Okay, Monty. Go ahead.
But Monty says it all comes from the individual household and upbringing. You absolutely.
That's right, ultimately what it comes.
Yeah. And you ultimately, we were speaking from like a broad area, but you're absolutely right, sir. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I know a whole bunch of Christian men that would have did the same thing I did in that given situation. So no, absolutely. So
yeah.
I don't want to preference it with that. But however, you know what I'm saying? Out of the extraordinary niggas.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, out of the extraordinary black men. Right.
Extraordinary.
The backside to that coin is these sassy ass niggas that are glorified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, yo, at what point in time, you know what I'm saying, do we call these niggas out? You know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, that's not how you maneuver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a man, that's not how you maneuver. Because everybody's so sensitive right now. Like, you can't tell another man, bro, that's not how you're supposed to maneuver as a man without him getting upset.
Listen, bro, and I'm gonna say this shit, bro. I've already said it online, so I don't give a damn, bro.
Nigga dropped it touche with the correct spelling.
I know, bro. How'd you get the accent on that? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hold the E.
Yeah, he was ready for that shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've said this online already, so I don't mind saying it here on this platform. You know, I have sons, and I've said this: if my sons turn out gay, they're gonna be gay, right? But I guarantee you this, they're gonna be the masculine type of gay nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if they end up gay, they end up gay. It is what it is. But they're gonna be the masculine type of gay nigga. They still gonna hold the door open for women. They still gonna know to protect women. You get what I'm saying? They gonna be goddamn pitching, not catching, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna be no bottom nigga. I guarantee you that. Because people always say, what if your son end up gay? All right, cool, whatever. But he ain't gonna be no bottom, goddammit. He ain't gonna be giving, not receiving, goddamn. He gonna be a masculine ass gay nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean,
all right, so Monty said mine is also
social media based.
Well, when in a time where social media controls the average mind, the outlook and the outlook on society. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So a lot of, and that's why I said, you know, sassy niggas fall
like that.
There's a lot of categories that fall under sassy niggas, man. And one of the things is niggas can't think for themselves.
Yeah.
All right, perfect example, right? I'm setting up this date with this young lady, right? As I'm setting up the date, she was like, "Oh, well, when you free?" Shorty, I'm free whenever. Just give me a day and a time. Which would tell if Mansoor hit me up and was like, "Yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I need you to help me move some shit out of my apartment when you free. I'm free whenever, bro." He knows to give me a day and a time, and I'm gonna make that shit happen, right? Mm-hmm. So with the woman, she doesn't know that, so she follows back with, "Well, you're always busy. You got to tell me so I can fit it to your schedule." All right. So now I have to guide you and let you know I am free Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh, okay. Well, does Friday at 6 o'clock work? Yes, Friday at 6 o'clock works. Like I literally gave you the avenue to ask that last question first.
Yeah.
But you didn't take it. Yeah. Because you needed that guidance. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah. So yeah, it is what it is, man.
Bang.
That's just how it go, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's just how it go.
All right, we've been going on for about an hour and 30, bro. It's been a good pod.
We could have went on for another 30 on.
Yeah, we on some real shit. We could have, bro. We could have.
Words, the sensitivity, man. Niggas is too sensitive, yo. Like, and it's like,
oh shit, my bad, bro.
You gotta understand, like, you're a man, so it's just certain bullets and certain, you know what I'm saying, certain knives and arrows that you just gotta take. Like,
can I speak on this joint, bro?
Let's go, bro.
One quick, bro. I know we run low on time, but talk about the sensitivity aspect, bro. I think the shit got fucked up, bro, when men couldn't have their own space anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Because
elaborate for that for me.
All right,
I don't understand.
So I'm gonna elaborate.
Safe space.
So for instance, bro, like the way men do things, sometimes a woman just isn't gonna understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the way men do things, it's gonna seem cold. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna seem heartless. It's gonna seem harsh. But what they don't realize is that we're building the men to be resilient. You get what I'm saying? Absolutely. And when shit started going public, to Monte's point about social media and everything and toxic masculinity and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Now what we have is, we have to coddle our men. We have to coddle our young boys. When in reality, bro, what makes men is they have to be in survival mode, bro. What they say, bro. Easy times create weak men. Tough times create strong men. You know what I'm saying? Strong men create easy times.
Go out in the woods and find something to eat.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
And these motherfuckers don't even go out. Hold on, let me preface this with this, because I got you.
Go ahead.
Because if you even have your eyes open to see the way the world is working now, when we were growing up, what kind of truck my dad had? He had a GMC truck with one row in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't have no baby in that bitch. That is the single man's truck. It was one row in that motherfucker, and the seat leaned back, so you had this much space to put shit back there.
Yeah.
And a truck bed. That was it, right?
Yeah.
Man, look, these trucks now got the fucking second row seating, family friendly. Oh, you can take it on a road trip. You know what I'm saying? Making it soft for these niggas, yo. No, get in the back of that fucking truck and strap a rope around your ass and have your dad go 90 miles an hour down the highway, bro. Hold on. I'm not done. Because I got some more shit to get off my chest, bro.
I remember that truck too, bro.
Yeah, right. And we was in the back of that motherfucker, standing up and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
All right, so boom. Preface it like this. If you ain't never been in no truck before, in the back of a flatbed truck before, all right, cool. I understand, right? Get to the point where you think about the fucking playground. When I was on the playground, nothing but fucking concrete. Nothing but fucking concrete. You running. You trip, you fall, you scrape your knee. Your mom might blow in it. At best.
remember that? Blow the
Because
dirt out that shit. That's
she's
it.
not going to Roses to get you no alcohol, no peroxide, no.
Blow on it, pour some water on it.
Yeah, she
pour
gonna
some water
blow on it.
Pour some water on it.
Like that shit was supposed to get any kind of germs out.
Yeah.
You put germs in me.
Pour some water on it.
You know what I'm saying? And that was it. And hit you on the butt and say, go play. And you get right back out there.
Get out this house.
These niggas now.
Boy, there ain't nothing but a flesh wound. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
Look, you fall out of a tree, your neck hanging like this. Oh, you all right? You all right?
You breathing, ain't it?
Right. I ain't taking you to no hospital. I told you not to climb that damn tree.
Exactly. I told you going to the damn hospital.
Yeah, hold on, bro. I gotta tell you one.
What's one?
Bro, because you remember I used to love climbing trees when I.
Yes.
Bro, there was one time I was swinging on the branch, bro. Goddamn branch broke. Boom! Fell flat on my back, bro. I fell far as shit, bro. I was like, bro, couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my God. I was like, bro, I was in so much pain, bro. I thought I was gonna die. Here come my folks. Can you get up? Stand up, boy. All right, I'll give you a hand. Look. All right, man. We gonna give you a little pillow that you can lay on, and you just lay down there. I ain't going to the hospital. No. You ain't going to no goddamn hospital. Yeah. It's like what?
No.
And then they be mad. What you doing playing in that?
Who told you to do
it? Even still, with all of that, right? Yeah. You look at the playground now. That shit is fucking mush astroturf. If you fall, you not hurting yourself. You gonna bounce right back up. It's a trampoline out there, yo.
A mulch.
Yeah, they got that mulch out there and all that junk. Yeah.
Man, look. Sassy ass niggas are developed on that fucking mulch and that fucking astroturf. Real niggas was bred on that fucking concrete. I'm just saying.
Fall off
What's the little spinny joint, bro? You know they got rid of most of those joints, but they don't have the carousel.
Nigga. Nah, fam, when you get stuck on that shit and niggas just spinning that shit, you fly off and bust your ass. Nah,
bro, that
shit got hectic.
Bro, they used to be the best times, and you hanging on, you're like, ah!
And you fly off that motherfucker, bro, your friends laugh at you laugh and keep fucking playing.
Bro,
man.
you get so dizzy, bro, you throw up and shit, bro. Drunk. Bro, me and him, though, bro, we used to be playing football on concrete, bro. Playing tackle, bro.
Yeah, tackle football.
Moms be pissed off, bro. I didn't where the knee at. Always be tore up right now.
No. So our mothers had to be seamstresses because we wore uniforms, and I don't know why the fuck it was so hard to find forest green pants. It was hard as fuck to find forest green pants, bro. Yeah. But they would be so mad at us because we outside playing. We being boys. Yeah. We flipping off the fucking school sign, backflipping and all kinds of stuff off the school sign, tearing our fucking knees up in our pants or whatever. And they got a pack. Put the blue pack. It was a square blue pack, and it came with a pack of 10 from Walmart. And they used to fucking put the blue.
Yeah, you got the patch. Yeah, bro.
You walking around with black and blue jeans,
bro.
Bro, you ain't care. You was a boy.
Bro, I ain't trying to hear your opinion if you ain't never had patches, bro, in your goddamn jeans, bro. I ain't trying to even hear your opinion, man. Don't even talk to me, bro. If you ain't have patches in your goddamn jeans, bro. As a young boy,
if you ain't tear your jeans on the chain of a bike you stole, don't talk to me,
bro. Don't even talk to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's just a whole nother era, bro. A whole nother era, man.
This nigga used to think he was the Matrix before the Matrix even came out. He used to run on the side of the building like this, and we used to follow his ass just like this. Like,
yeah, we used to run up the wall. This was before all that jumping from building to building shit. Like
we was the real parkour nigga.
Yeah, we was doing that.
Yeah,
shit,
we would run up the wall, boom, 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 boom. It was a fucking like a high wall of fucking. It had little mitts in it. I don't know what the fuck it was. We used to run on that shit, and it was a big ass tree. We used to jump on that tree and swing on that motherfucker, yo.
I tried.
Come on,
shit,
man.
Just bust my ass each time. I said, "Fuck that shit."
We used to see how many steps we could do. We would say, like, all I'm gonna try to do 3 steps around the room. Let me do 4 steps.
Clocked that shit at 11 one time.
Boy, that was one time, bro. I don't know how many steps it was.
It was
bro.
like 11.
But I almost walked across that whole goddamn wall.
That was a long ass wall, dog.
Because it had rigid. It was like rigid. You know what I'm saying? So you can get that grip. And it was like boom, 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 boom,
that little shit, like almost like the paint or like the dry paint.
Yeah. It was like that, and we just run up that wall, bro. Like that joint. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started, man. Well, yeah, these sassy ass niggas out here. Don't know about that, man.
You sassy nigga.
You sassy ass niggas,
Hey,
bro.
man. For real, man. But yo, this was a good pod, brother. This was a good pod, man. So let's get ready to get up out of here, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming through and rocking with us on the podcast. We will be on tomorrow. For those of y'all who are listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and wherever else you get your podcast, Google Podcasts. I keep forgetting the Android niggas. The Google Podcasts and all that. We will see y'all later on in the week. But for those of y'all watching, we will see y'all tomorrow, man. Make sure you follow the podcast at D&D Pod on Instagram, Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you follow me, King Bach, KDNGBAK. Follow my man Primetime Naeem at Primetime_Naeem. Also at Agree the number 2 Disagree on Facebook and YouTube. Follow my man King at Justin's Bar and Restaurant.
Or at D&D Pod on Instagram. That's where you'll catch me. You know what I mean? On
For
the
sure.
reels, on the
Yeah.
clippers.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh yeah, no, we gonna clip this one up. No,
There's a lot of clips from this.
A lot of gems in here, man.
I clip, baby.
A lot of gems. All right, but yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace and salutations.